Hi guys, and today we're going to be doing the inside and front and back gardens of the mansion. So house tutorial, mansion tutorial, whatever, part 2. Well, I think first we should start with the driveway. So you want to get some stone, and if you built yours in the garage, you obviously want to put yours into the garage. If you didn't, you could put a small car park. Or you don't need one, you could just make a pathway if you have a road in front of you. This one has a pathway, so I think we're going to use it. Not a pathway, a garage. So we're going to use it, fill it with stone on the outside to see how long the front garden is as well. So it's about that long, roughly. You might want it around 13-15 meters or blocks. Then you can fill it in. Now I would either want my garden walls to just be road around them or to use bushes. I think for the sides I would be using bushes. Oh, and you want to start from the back the house, around there, and build your bushes, or if you're having them, build your bush walls around 2 blocks high, and then keep on going until you reach this driveway, or a bit before. I would go at least 1 block before, because then you either want smooth stone slabs or polished diorite or polished andesite slabs. I am going to go for the smooth stone slab and place them place the smooth stone slabs like this here. Okay, then you want to get them at least 2 blocks. You might want to extend your driveway through the pathway like this, and then you want to carry on. All the way until you reach the end of the house. Now, if you started from the back of the house on one side, you don't need to start from the back of the house on the other, is what I would do. Because where it extends to the back, you want to add a doorway somewhere there. As you can see with the pokey out bit on this side, the bush end up joining perfectly. And if you want a plain front garden, there you go. I'm not going to be adding a fountain in mine, but if you want, I guess you could. I'm probably going to be adding some grass decorations first, because that would seem like a good thing to do. So if you're adding some grass decoration, you kind of want them in a shape like this. I'll show you what I mean when I move the camera. Like that. Then you want something like a smooth stone slab and cover it like that. If you want a field, like a small field, do that. I might add a small tree, but I need a small tree, so I'm not going to. If you're doing like a field at the back, which is like a giant field, you might as well want a proper tree, which you've grown from a sapling. If you're doing a small front garden tree, make it look like a real tree, but again, make it smaller than a real tree. So I don't know, you might want to have it like that. For example, my tree would be going out just like that. And then boom, boom, boom. So that would be my tree done. That's a simple tree. It's small, it doesn't take up space of the house either. You want a pathway to your door so you don't get your feet all muddy. Personally, I like getting my shoes all muddy, but many people don't. So you want to get your pathway to the driveway at least. There, there, and there. Just like that. If you want, you could add another bit with brown dirt, sort of, there, because what else are you going to do right there? So you might as well have. There you go. So your house should be looking somewhat resembling this. That is the front garden done. Unless you want to add some grass around here. I don't think I would add some grass. I think now we should do the back garden. Here you want a real tree, but you don't want it in the straight center of the garden. You more or less want it like kind of in the corner, I guess, or near the garden walls. Like that. You can have any tree. I'm just using oak for now. And there we go. So you've got two trees at the end. At the back, I am going to add a fountain. But for the front, it's not really best to add one. So this one isn't a fountain where you throw things in or everything, it's just a fountain. You won't be able to look in it unless you have like a pedestal or something. Like that. You can have a redstone fountain, I'm not going for one. So build your fountain. And so for the fountain, you should really have your own ideas. So please don't use my fountain idea. Fountains are something which is just so easy to build. Everyone will be able to build one. So try. If you don't, just then you can use other people's or even my fountain types. But try. It's always best to do that. So that's my fountain. Here you might want some benches. I don't mind you taking my bench ideas, because really, they're just benches. So you might want things like any wooden types of stairs, trapdoors, slabs, anything like that. For a garden bench, and then you want to add like this, and then you want to put that on the end. If you have it next to something, or even if you don't, you could just add it like that. So you've got a small type of garden bench. Here you can add one. Boom, boom, and boom. You might, of course. Yeah, you could have a horse in your garden. You might want to build a stable for that though. Now, it's your choice if you want to add something under here, but it's a garden, remember, so you want most of it to be grass. And that's your benches done. Next, you'll need bone meal, because you're going to bone meal everything from back garden. So, go crazy with your bone meal everywhere. Use the new flower types if you can get them. Anyway, so that's the back garden. Now, if you want, you can add like some street lamps or anything to your back garden, but that's up to you. Next, we're going to be inside. And we want to sector it into rooms, just like we did with the roof, but much more rooms. So you're going to decide what sizes your rooms are. You might want a slightly bigger kitchen, or a slightly bigger living room. And you might want a hallway, or where your door is. You can have anything at all. For a mansion, it's quite easy to decide. You might even, if your house is big enough, you might want a guest room in your mansion. You can have literally anything. But you've also got your top floor as well, so don't use everything on the bottom floor. You do want a floor, obviously. I used to build my roads for my towns and my house floors. If you wonder why in my towns the floors are always grass, that's because if no one's bought it, the floors stay grass. When someone's bought it, they make their homes and then they add wooden planks in it, or whatever they want for their floor. It's going to take quite a long time to do the floor, so I might just use the fill command. It's quite hard to remember these. Okay. -926, 10, 3, 17. What you want to have for your floor is again up to you. I'm going to use iron for my kitchen, carpet for my living room, and stone for my garage, and wood for everything else. So, some options. Okay, so, but if you want, you could add some like stripped oak planks, which is quite nice. So I'm gonna quickly go and do stripped oak planks. Oh no, I did stripped oak planks. Sorry. I'll be quick this time. Stripped oak log. There we go. And there you have it. Right. My living room is going to be over here. So we want carpet for our living room. So let's just quickly fill this with any type because this is all going to be carpet. So I'm filling it with birch planks here. And then, what color carpet do you like even? I'm not the boss of that. I will go grey carpet, light grey carpet, or light Gary carpet. Okay, and then There you go. So that's roughly the size of the living room you want. What walls will you have? It's a mansion, so you want something bright and colourful. And iron, that sort of stuff. Or even you can have it all open. Having it all open is okay, but maybe for like an open kitchen. I love open kitchens, but maybe you want it less open. So maybe build quartz walls with pillar quartz walls under it. I'll come down and show you for the living room. Then you can have an open kitchen. There you go, just like that. Where do you want your doorway? That's the next thing you need to decide. I would probably put my doorway here, or somewhere around there. You have a small space here, so why not put a bathroom? And this time you can add all pillar quartz. Okay, so there you go. Straight away, you have got yourself a reasonable living room. Now we need to do inside the living room. Okay. You want your TV where there's no windows, so putting your TV here on this wall will be a good choice. Now for your TV, you will most likely, if you're having a TV set, you'll need any types of stairs, the same type of slab. So if you chose birch, you'll need birch slabs and birch stairs. And build a small table under over your carpet. You will have to break some carpet off, unfortunately, but that's just how it goes, really. So that will have to happen. Next, you want your TV. Now, if you can get black maps, that's good. If you just want to use some black concrete, I guess, the blackest thing you can find, no offense, and then you want to use it just like that. You want to make some buttons. Ooh, everyone loves buttons. And maybe you want to put them on the side there. You might want to add some speakers there, actually. So, and you might want a record player. You could do literally anything, because you've got endless possibilities. Really. So, have a good time with it. Make your own stuff and everything. That's just my living room. That's what I would make it look like. Something like that for the TV. Now, I think there is going to be part 3 of this, because it's already been nearly 20 minutes. So, what color couch do you want? Do you want a brown? Couch potato? My favorite couch color is green. Don't go sad black or anything. No offense. and you want it to be something like that. So you want it which everyone can fit on, like, I don't know, 6 people. The couch which I'm building could probably fit around 4 people, but that depends how much space you have as well. That's what my couch looks like. You want the roof, like, I guess, so just, you want it up to there, right? So you can have quite tall roofs, actually. I didn't realize this thing. So pretty much that's how tall your roof is going to be. So quite nice. Lighting, don't be silly and use torches unless you're in survival, which I have no idea how you're building this thing. Maybe you want chandeliers, you use glowstone, but using redstone lamps and lanterns actually can fit quite well as light bulbs. So you want to find your standard lantern if you have it on that version you're playing on. I keep losing the lantern. Oh, oops, sorry. I'm on the wrong version. I forgot to update it, unfortunately. You have to be playing experimental gameplay. But then you can just use the standard redstone lamp. You might want a fence under it and put it somewhere around there. You might want some all around there even. So that's a nice living room you've got there. I think we'll stop it there. We will be finishing it by part 3 issues. We've only done one room in here because we did the floor, we did the outside, we did the back of the garden, the back garden. We'll end it there, but I hope that you found this informational. Goodbye.